This strange guy, he's here, and it's not funny. Look.
By the sound of a rustling, it was like a scraping noise outside of my bedroom window. There was a man stood at my doorway.
He waited, stopped in the middle of the trail just to get behind me. And now I know what you're thinking. Why are you suspecting that he's following you?
Being followed. I'm pretty sure I'm being followed. I've been taking a rather circuitous route. See that woman back there?
Everyone deserves to go about their usual routines freely without being made uncomfortable. The thought of having a stranger invade your space is chilling and outright scary. Here are some 50 cases of scary stalkers caught on camera that will freak you out. Please note that some cases were fatal, highlighting the importance and severity of videos such as this that bring awareness. Without wasting much time, let's dive in. Imagine going for your usual morning run and discovering a stranger following you. This woman encountered this very ordeal and managed to film it. I know some of you may think she was clout chasing, but if you listen closely, you'll understand the story.
I'm just making this video so that women are a little bit more aware of them. See this gentleman behind me? Yeah, this is what this video is about. So here I am, running, doing my 3-mile run, and this gentleman was ahead of me at one point. And he was going the opposite way of me. Now as you can see, he's behind me. And the reason being is because he waited, stopped in the middle of the trail just to get behind me. And now I know what you're thinking. Why are you suspecting that he's following you? Well, let me tell you. I was just walking like this, and I look up and he's in front of me, and he just keeps doing a peek like this behind him over and over again. And yes, I went a different way on the trail just to give him the benefit of the doubt. No. Because you know, at red lights, where it stops the person from walking, well, I ran that.
Her composure deserves a round of applause, though. Who knows what that maniac would have done if he had noticed how intimidated she was. Good thing she eventually got home safely, although the guy was still following her.
That was illegal. So just so that he would be like half a mile behind me. And I started running, you know, because I'm on a run. Nothing different. And this man is speeding up behind me.
Event.
Oh yeah, he's running.
Having a stalker is one problem, but having a stalker who is likely a PED is extreme. This mother had a persistent stalker who claimed to be from social services.
Yeah, my social services.
And asking the homeowner to let him come check on children inside the home.
You know, I hear a child crying in there, a little baby.
How he thought she would be dumb enough to open up for him considering his appearance is beyond me. This man would only come when her husband wasn't home, which to me screams so many red flags. However, the police did not apprehend him because he had no crime according to them.
You need to leave.
Look.
I'm calling the cops.
He keeps coming back at night, and then he keeps wanting to come in. You know, he keeps saying, I want to come in, I need to come in, and he's claiming to be from social services.
Imagine going to the gym and having a creepy man staring at literally everything you do. You're bound to get annoyed, like what happens in this video. As this woman was working out, she noticed a man watching her every move, and she decided to call him out on it, to which he stopped. Way to go, girl.
I don't know if you guys see that man staring at me. You can see him from the mirror. He's like in front of me, behind Alex. I was so upset, you guys, because he literally kept staring at me. So I was just looking at him, and I stopped to just tell him to stop staring at me. So I'm gonna go ahead and not mute the clip and show you guys.
Much like the person in the previous video, this young boy also decided to confront their stalker. 2 weeks before, he had received a note saying a Mr. Slim would come to his house that date, and when the day came, he pretended to be sick and got the day off. Mr. Slim did appear but vanished by the time he got outside.
Shit, focus, focus, focus.
the hell?
In this next video, this man noticed he was being followed by a woman and decided to film it just in case. The rains make the case seem creepier. You would understand if you are a scary movie fan. Makes so much sense why this man is freaked out.
I'm pretty sure I'm being followed. I've been taking a rather circuitous route. See that woman back there? I've been taking a rather circuitous route around. And she got interested in what I was up to when I turned on the camera. And unless it's a very curious coincidence, I think she's stalking me. I'm being stalked. Followed in Japan. But I deserve it. See ya. Oh, give her something to look at. I'll show you my holy umbrella. There we go. I'll look at back of the. Oh, see my holy umbrella? There we go. Ah, camera's wet. Bye-bye.
This next case is a bit triggering if you are a person of color. These two young men went into a supermarket to buy a couple of stuff and noticed a white man in a yellow shirt following them. What's funny is whenever they stopped too, touching some items on the shelves.
That's what, yeah. Give me tropical punch. Nah, give me raspberry camel.
Where's she? Oh,
Up there.
camel.
See guys, so I'm in Publix, right? And this guy keeps following me around. He's a white guy. Let's see if you can see him. You see him in the background with the yellow suit? Watch, you about to see him. See? Right there in the yellow suit. You see that man? He's following me around. And watch if I turn, watch. See, look, there you go. This man, he keeps following me around Publix. I told her, he's gonna go on the news.
The boys decided to make him exercise by moving all around the shop, just to make sure they weren't overreacting, and to no surprise, he kept following them. Turns out he was the shop manager who thought the boys were up to something, and decided to keep an eye on them. What do you think about this one, folks?
Let's see if this man come again. I'm about to go pay for my stuff. And watch him keep following me. Watch, there he go again. You see him? Right there. He got a tie on and he's walking behind me. Now I asked him 3 times. I said, why are you following me? He said, okay, this is Publix. I could go anywhere I want. I was like, okay, I could go anywhere I want too. Now let's see if this man turns the corner and follows us again. See? You see him right there? And then he's gonna try to act like he's messing with stuff, but he's following me. You see him? Man, he keeps following me. There he go right there. Hold up. That man right there.
Just when I thought I had heard all the creepy stalker stories, it gets even creepier as this man called Joe discovers he has an uninvited tenant living rent-free and eating his food. He set up a camera in his kitchen after he noticed his food disappearing, and what he discovered will make your back hair stand. A woman crept out from his loft as he went to sleep and went scavenging into his fridge. As if that is not enough, she even went to watch television while enjoying her free meal. Her happy hour was interrupted when Joe got up and she went to hide. Having finished her food fest, she packed up and crept back into the loft where she came from, making sure that she left everything as it was. After watching this, I am now certain secret squatters do exist. Shopping should be something that relieves your stress and not cause you anxiety, but in this next video, this lady had it different. Having noticed a creepy man following her around Target, she decided to film him. To no one's surprise, he followed her into every aisle and would pick exactly what she had picked. I think this one is a perv. What do you do if no one believes your stalker story? Yes, you take the matter into your own hands and deal with it. In this next case, this person, having noticed a man in a black hoodie standing outside their apartment complex several times, decided to film it as proof before going outside to confront him. However, the stalker vanished into the night. Spooky. Imagine catching a glimpse of outside your apartment window at night and you discover someone staring right at you. Scary movie stuff. This next video shows a man who discovered a strange individual dressed in black looking at his apartment window.
Hi, yeah, there's this guy just like standing outside my window, and he's just like looking up at the window. He's been there for about 30 minutes now, and he's male, maybe about, I don't know, maybe about 30, I guess. I can't tell. Yeah. It's an alley. My address is street. Yeah. Yeah, and he's just,
He quickly made a call to 911. I mean, I would too. In the call, he explained that this individual had been staring at his window for more than half an hour, and his intentions or identity was unknown, which made the whole situation even creepier.
Yeah, he's been there for like 30 minutes and I don't know what to do. Yeah, so if you head down alley right off of, you should be able to run right into him. I mean, he's basically right in the middle of the road. Yeah. Okay.
If you are enjoying these cases so far, please take a second to like the video and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss any such videos from us. Let's move on. In this next video, the woman was in a bookstore and noticed a creepy guy following her, to which she decided to approach him. In a true perv fashion, he crouched down and pretended to be reading a book and said he wasn't following her. I mean, you've been caught already.
Are you following him?
No. My bad.
It's true what they say about mothers being superheroes. This teen mother tackled her daughter's stalker as she played for the Dallas Cowboys. She had discovered this pervert peeping through her daughter's window and had called the police on him, which he had attempted to escape before he was hit down by the supermom. This young woman was filming herself in the streets of Korea on Twitch when she noticed a creepy-looking clown following her. Clowns are supposed to be funny, and when one starts being creepy, it gives so many red flags.
It's creepy. Does he look at me? He's here, and it's not funny. Look. He look at me.
Distance is not bearer for stalkers these days, as this next stalker drove from California to Michigan. In a video by Dan Dangler, she explained about the man who followed her from the farm to Michigan. In a panic, she tried to outrun him, but he kept following her, including running a red like she had done. Yeah, I would panic too.
And so I waved to this guy as me and Z were leaving because he was parked in the parking lot, and that's what you do at a farm, right? So I was like, bye, and he didn't wave back or anything. The house that I was like doing a turnaround at. So I was like, okay, this must be this guy's house. So I just did a U-ey on the road. There's nobody around or anything, so it was whatever. So that guy did the U-ey as well. He did a U-ey as well at the same time. So I was like, okay, this is weird. I didn't know where I was, so I accidentally blew through a stop sign on accident, and he did the same exact thing.
In this next video by Liz Paxton, she explained her ordeal with a stalker who had been frequently at her house and even tried to enter her house by force.
First started 2 nights ago. It's Thursday night tonight, and on Tuesday night, an intruder came to my house. I was woken up by the sound of a rustling, it was like a scraping noise outside of my bedroom window. There was a man stood at my doorway here, leaning against the pane of the window.
The man came back again while she was filming, and when tried to call 911 for help, she realized that her battery was flat. Like some of the people on this list, she decided to take the bull by the horns and confront whoever it was, but they were already gone.
To find the stalker no longer there.
Being a celebrity has its perks, especially the adoring fans. The problem starts when these fans become deranged stalkers, more like what happened to WWE superstar Sonya Deville. According to Fox News, she had a stalker who sent the most disturbing messages.
It said, hey baby, look outside, I'm by your pool, and I'm gonna kill that that's inside of you.
Getting creepy letters from a crazy stalker fan is one thing, but having a violent one is on another level. Paris Hilton was a stalker victim, and the stalker was arrested for peeping through her window, despite having a restraining order against him. He even attacked Hilton's boyfriend and even said that they were engaged.
Oh, Paris, who is this guy?
Who is that? Paris Hilton.
No, I wasn't.
You proposed to her and she's accepted?
Yes, she did.
You're going to have to walk right over there.
Yes, she did.
When is the wedding?
Got the picture in my pocket, I'll show you.
This next video is of another woman who was followed around in a grocery store. Taylor Lachie noticed a creepy guy following her into every aisle she had entered, and this went on for a good number of minutes. Does this mean even supermarkets are now unsafe?
Ladies of TikTok and all around the world. I usually don't do this kind of content. However, I've been totally freaked out by today's experience. This guy right here just followed me inside 5 and Below as I was shopping for probably about a good 8 to 10 minutes. Every single aisle that I went down, he was down the next aisle. And when I started to notice that things were not right and I looked up at him, he was looking up at me. We actually made eye contact through 3 different parts of the store where he was in the same exact section I was, which is really weird. Okay, so I'm just saying, just be careful of your guys' surroundings.
If you thought only supermarkets had crazy creeps, think again. Even in public transport, they are there too. This man recorded his confrontation with the man who had been staring at him creepily on the train. He claims he just wanted to be friends. Is that how you find friends nowadays?
Friends with you? Oh, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't know how to say it. But I'm plainly saying it to you. I don't want to be friends. There's nothing you can do to convince me. But why? Because you make me uncomfortable. Because I don't want to be near you. Because you touch me, you talk to me, and I don't like it.
Having to discover that you have a creepy-looking man watching you from your backyard at night is terrifying. Imagine this man's shock when he went through this surveillance footage. What would go through your mind if you were to view something like this? This video was posted on TikTok as this woman thought she was constantly hearing things and decided to set up a camera. She discovered a creepy man who came to her window and started lightly tapping it. Even her cat is agitated by this. Having a creepy old man following you around while you're vacationing can be such a doozy. These two girls were trying to have the time of their lives in New York when they noticed this creepy old guy following them everywhere. They eventually called the cops and he was taken away.
New York! Wait, turn the camera to... Hey guys, welcome to New York where we're being followed by someone. We're trying to ditch him. He's over there. He left over there. Freaking calling so I can get it on video. It's true.
Once again, supermarket creeps are at it. This woman recorded a TikTok video of a man who was trailing her through the supermarket. He followed her as she went back to the car, and judging from her tone, she is freaking out. I would too.
Bro, that person keeps following me. So, he literally waited for me outside, and he is to my right, and I'm scared to look. Yeah. Bro, he's fucking staring at me. So basically right now I drove to a Target because he was following me with his car. Great. And I'm at Target in the parking structure just trying to wait and just looking out, making sure that he didn't see me. Yeah, I'm gonna drive home and hope for the best, but you guys need to be safe. I had a really shitty day, so this just made it worse. Like he literally waited out for me and followed me with his car. Like, who does that? Who does that?
This next stalker was moving around like a headless chicken. If going nowhere quickly was a person, it would have been him. He was hovering around this young woman who, in return, felt uncomfortable and moved away. Imagine driving through your neighborhood late at night when you discover a man standing outside a random house trying to peep in. Good thing they recorded this incident for future reference.
What the f? That guy's creepy, bro. He's just standing like that, fam. Yo, what the f? Yo!
In this next case, this man set up a camera to see if he had a stalker or was just being paranoid. From the footage, he discovered a man in a hoodie coming onto his porch and peeping into his window.
Not much is really happening right now. But, oh my God! What? I knew I had a freaking creep. Oh my God!
He stayed for a while before fogging up the camera.
Oh my God. He's looking. Oh no, he's looking in the freaking window. What the heck? Oh my God, he just fogged up the freaking window.
Having a nosy neighbor is just the worst, and like this man, you need to call them out. This man was fed up with his neighbor taking pictures of him in his house and decided to confront him about it.
Can we pose for you? I'll be happy to take a pose for you. I'd be happy to take a pose for you. Well, I told you before, I don't want you taking pictures over my fence. It's irritating. I have a daughter. I don't know what your intentions are. I don't need a camera over my fence filming.
Despite several occasions of him being caught taking pictures of the uploader's wife and family, he continued to try to play the victim card.
Are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. About what? You're the neighbor from hell. You make one off before you want to escalate this stuff.
In a video by Shay Zone, she recorded a creepy stalker following her and her daughter. Now that's chilling. Going out with your child and having a weird man following you around.
Go ahead, honey. This guy is being very... This guy is creeping. It's very weird. Watch. Honey, we're gonna go bye-bye if you're ready. He's outside. Straight up, he's outside right now. Oh my God. He freaking saw us packing up. Guys, he's like sitting over there on the bench. Honey, we're gonna go eat at home, okay? But I actually have juice for you in the car.
As if that's not enough, he even followed them outside to the car. She went on to say that this creepy perv was staring at her daughter and other 2 little girls who had come with no dad present. This leaves room to wonder if he only targeted mothers alone with no manpower because he has an upper hand.
So, it was really difficult to show you guys what was going on. But, so the play place is right in the center of the food court, and it's like a big round area, and there's like seats all around the perimeter where the parents can sit and like just watch their kids. So it was just me and 2 other moms in there with 2 other little girls. I am sweating. So like I was watching Ella, and like I kind of saw out of the corner of my eye like this guy sort of standing near the play place, and like sometimes, you know, like the mom or the dad will be in the play place, and then like the other parent will be outside of the play place, maybe getting food or just like watching from out there, you know what I mean? So at first I was just like, he's probably just like a father of one of these 2 girls, because the other mothers were there without husbands, just as I was. It was literally just us mothers there and our girls. He was standing behind me and kind of like pacing back and forth. So like I'd look over my right, he'd be there. I'd look over my left, he'd be there. And as soon as I said, okay, Ella, we're gonna go, he must have heard me, because then he walked out. Like I saw him walk away, and I didn't see where he went, but I was like, oh, thank God, like maybe he heard me, like maybe he'll leave us alone now.
This case is as weird as it gets. People who were enjoying lunch in an outdoor restaurant area when a man came up and punched this woman right in the face. Good thing men on the scene managed to frighten him off before he could do anything else.
Thankfully, though, a few of them proceeded to chase the guy away and make sure he didn't land a second punch. In this video posted by the Lost TGF Bros videos on January 29th of 2022, but originally uploaded and deleted by Jay Swingler. Jay claims to have been stalked for an extended period of time.
This young man by the name of Jay Swingler claimed to have been stalked too in a video that he posted before taking it down. Jay had footage of some creep watching him sleep through his window. Is that creepy? On another episode of My Creepy Neighbor, this woman set up cameras in her house to find out who had been stalking her, only to discover that her neighbor for 30 years would do something as sick as this, which makes you wonder how long this had been going on. Just when I thought I had it all, a woman gets chased by a naked man who is pleasuring himself. According to surveillance footage, she was not his first victim. What would you do if you bumped into this person alone at night? Do let us know in the comments.
Facebook video by 9 News Melbourne on July 30th of 2018. A 23-year-old woman named Rose was walking home before being chased by a creepy naked man who was touching himself.
Rose starts running. The predator was naked and chased her down the street after taking off his clothes and touching himself.
In that moment, I was just so frightened.
The 23-year-old was on her way home from work, walking from St Albans train station.
He started playing with himself.
Having to do your grocery shopping with a creepy old dude following you around really is unsettling. The woman in the next felt as though she was being racially profiled by this man following her, and she decided to record and take matters into her own hands.
I didn't see anybody being monitored at the register, and now all of a sudden you're here. All of a sudden you're here.
No, why is it so monitoring?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why monitoring?
No monitoring because I'm helping the registered cashiers in the collector basket.
People often don't believe you when you tell them you're being stalked, so it's smarter to take matters into your own hands and prove them wrong by filming that stalker trailing you, which is what this girl did. Having an obsessed stalker is a nightmare. This woman had been stalked for 6 years by a creepy guy who kept sending her unsettling messages and even calling her place of work. When liking someone becomes an obsession, it becomes deadly.
It's the day I left, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Hi, I need to see you. We met for a reason, and I believe we are meant for each other. You dirty, filthy slag. I hope you get AIDS. It's just disgusting. Honestly, I can't bear these. The moment you see a physical image of somebody, you then realize that actually this is really real. Someone that has absolutely no kind of relationship with me whatsoever can be completely obsessed.
She doesn't work here anymore, I'm afraid.
No, of course she don't. Ask her why she's sleeping with a married man and going around calling people and bullying people. Ask her.
He phoned up, spoke to someone and said he'll punch me up until there's no more of me. My fear is that he would take my life and then take his life.
This young man noticed a woman watching him on the bus. He managed to film her while she kept shifting and turning just to find a way of staring at him. Now that's creepy. This next case is quite chilling and has quite a disturbing ending. This is a CCTV tape of a young woman who was followed, murdered, and dismembered. In the footage, you can see the perpetrator and the victim. This is her last footage alive. Days later, he was seen with a huge bag dumping something in different dumpsters, which were later discovered to be human remains. This story goes to show how dangerous having a stalker can be. Talk about a breakup gone deadly. This young woman broke up with her boyfriend, and it didn't sit well with him. The situation escalated to the if I can't have you, no one will kind of situation as he began stalking her. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for her.
And I've got a feeling you'll probably do the same. I don't want to die, I want to live. We're looking for fingerprints. We're looking for blood transfer from the scene to the car. See, the thing is, sorry I'm interrupting, there won't be any blood transfer because there was no blood on me when I left that place.
So are you saying when you left her she had no injuries or anything?
Oh no, absolutely nothing, no injuries, nothing. She was perfectly fine, fit, healthy. We've been told exactly what happened to her. and how you cut her throat.
No comment.
Are you looking back? Are you? Do you remember what happened?
No comment.
Do you remember what you did?
No comment.
Do you remember how bad it was?
No comment.
Do you remember the blood spraying?
No comment.
I'm being told that she suffered. She must have known what was happening. Because she didn't die straight away.
You've got 4 tiny little scratches on your face. Her throat is slit open through the voice box.
Here is an account of how a simple friendship that started at camp became a very serious stalker situation. The situation escalated from gradual phone calls to unending calls, texts, and even identity theft. Here is Ronnie Jacobson's explanation of how it all happened.
And he was a bit of an outcast, but so was I, so we made friends. We just did regular camp stuff together. He wasn't my only camp friend, but I gave him probably more time than other people did. He was a little clingy. I remember kind of wanting to hang out with my other camp friends, and he would kind of hold me back. I didn't know what that would turn into. After camp was over, we started talking on the phone after school, and that was nice. But then the calls just started becoming too much, and there would be multiple a night. After I hung up, he would call back. I told my parents, and they at first started screening them for me and would just tell him I wasn't home or I was busy. Most people kind of pick up on those social cues, but he didn't, and he kept calling. And so my parents got tired of screening his calls, so we blocked him on our home phone. And then in high school, Facebook came out, and that's when he started contacting me on there. As each social media company arose, he would follow me on the next one.
In this next video, a couple discovers a strange man peeping into their bedroom window while they sleep. What was he looking for? Gyms should put in place rules against creepy perverts that make women feel uncomfortable during their workouts. Watch how this creepy stalker stared as this woman did her workout. This one is as creepy as they come. It features CCTV footage of a man who was being stalked by a shadow. I don't know if you believe in the paranormal, but that ghost-like shadow was creepy as hell. This woman filmed her stalker as she was trying to relax and enjoy a book at the beach and noticed him watching her. She moved and he moved along with her, proving her suspicions of him being a stalker.
To read a book on the beach, and I noticed someone staring at me. I thought I could be imagining, but I decided to get up and move to a different area anyway. And he conveniently decided to move there too.
A simple walk in the park was nothing close to what this woman experienced as she was being followed by a creepy man. She said that he followed and took pictures of her as well. She confronted him and he ran to hide. What an amateur.
Hey guys, so I'm at my local park. I'm like 99% sure that this guy's following me. He's made like the same like 2 or 3 turns that I have, and I'm just not sure like what's going on. This is like the 4th left turn that I've made, and he's most definitely following me, and I'm like fairly certain that he's taking pictures of me.
She stated how the man followed her in spite of several turns, all while taking pictures of her. She decided enough was enough and confronted the sick individual. Watch this.
This is honestly so scary. He's for sure following me. I'm gonna have to confront him. Hey, are you following me?
No, I
I swear I'm not. This woman noticed that another woman was being followed, and she decided to film and assist her. Talk about girls sticking together. She played the whole thing smoothly and managed to get the other girl out of the uncomfortable position she was in.
Guys, I don't normally film these type of videos, but like, I see this girl over there across the street. I'm literally by my car about to go out, and she looks really uncomfortable. I don't know, should I go somewhere? It's like really late at night. Okay, I'm from New York. I'm gonna go. I girls supporting girls. Do y'all see? Nah. Okay, I'm just gonna go inside. Hey girls, why are you in the car? What? Oh, who's this? Talking to her about what?
Nothing, just like asking if her toes are long.
What the fuck? Well, we gotta go. Do I know him though? No. I don't think I'm gonna get to know him. Let's go. Bye! Let's go. Can you ride? Yes, please. Okay, let's go.
In a case featured on Global News, Jamie Cutts recorded herself being followed by a stalker who did not flinch at the fact that he was being recorded. She found refuge at a skate park where the guys scared him off.
I feel about 2 feet behind me that someone was there, and so I actually just stepped off the path to let them pass.
If I sit with you guys, this guy's literally been following me in circles.
Yeah, that's cool.
For like 40 minutes, and I've been recording it.
Talk about perfect timing. This woman shut her down literally a second away from a creepy stalker bursting into her apartment. Who knows how that would have turned out. Footage showed the man following her as she made her way from work and tried calling her twice, which she ignored.
The building, and he said miss twice.
She describes the horrifying moment seen in this video as the suspect accesses the lobby. Seconds later, the woman knew he was around the corner, and she quickly tried to open her apartment lock. Her instincts spot on.
Hey, yo, miss.
He came right after her, determined to get inside.
Papi, open up the door, bro.
I came inside, and then right away I just screamed, somebody's following me. Like, he was literally 1 second from coming inside.
As she watches this video, she knows she was very lucky.
I feel very scared. Like, I was saying, what if I had the top door locked? What if, like, it was literally just 1 second. If I had the top lock, he could have got of me.
This next video features a girl followed by a guy who just watched her enter the house and stood there for a little while before going away. The recorder explained that this had been happening for some time, and his sister had been complaining about it.
Been stalking my sister for months. He stood out here for a full minute. This is the behavior my sister has told me about. He follows her home when she gets here from work, then stands and watches her.
The next TikToker recorded a stalker who followed him onto a train. What's chilling about this case is that the stalker knew so many details about him, which suggests that they had been doing this for a while. Pretty creepy stuff.
Says the area I work in.
What you been doing there?
What the fuck?
Where'd I work?
Says exactly where I work.
No, I'd kiss you.
Do it then. I'll speak too soon. Go on, do it then. Didn't touch wood.
Well, I can't right now. I've got a girlfriend, don't I?
The last case to conclude our discussion is of a girl who had been followed by a creepy man for quite some time, and her father had had enough and went out to confront him. I don't think he will be following other girls anytime soon. Shout out to Dad for standing up for his daughter.
What are you doing now? Why do you keep coming up here? Like, you see me, like...
Hey, if you guys are going like in different directions...
Yeah, but you see me come on the elevator and watch me get on the elevator and came up here. Like, I don't...
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't trying to be like that. Like,
Okay, well...
Stalkers make your life uncomfortable. The thought of having a complete stranger monitor your every move to the point of living in your home is very chilling. Let's be alert and inform the authorities whenever you feel like you have a stalker in your midst. Thank you for watching. YouTube algorithm thinks you will like this video the best, so watch and find out if it is right.